Hello everyone, I'm the creator of the Half-Life 2 mod called Amalgam, and today I'm going to show you how to make lip-synced dialogue with captions in your own Half-Life 2 mod. First, let's start with the audio. I'm gonna be using Audacity, but you can pretty much use any kind of audio recording software. But yeah, let's start. First, make sure you're recording in mono. You don't want to record in stereo. So let's do something simple. Hello, this is a test. And now let's listen to it. Hello, this is a test. Sounds pretty good. You can delete everything you don't need by dragging and pressing delete. Hello. Yeah. After that, we will export it as WAV file, and it has to be a WAV file. I'm gonna save inside my tutorial folder, and we're gonna, well, you can name it whatever, but I'm gonna name it Bob. And for this tutorial, we're only gonna make one file, but there can be many, of course, for one NPC. Okay, next we're gonna get the file we just created. Let's copy it and put it inside our Half-Life 2 install folder. We're gonna go inside sound, and I have created a folder named NPC lines, and inside here I've created a folder called tutorial. These folders don't really matter. They can be named anything, or you can put it straight inside sound. But I recommend you create some folders. So yeah, I'm gonna put the file inside here. There it is. Okay. Next, we're gonna open up Windows control panel. And for Faceposer to recognize lip sync or speech, you'll have to do this. So inside control panel, press Viv by, and you can select large icons. Go to speech recognition, advanced speech options over here, and inside here, text to speech, and we're gonna select English Great Britain. After selecting that, press apply and OK. And sorry if I'm going really fast, but this is already gonna be a pretty long tutorial. Next, you'll have to download a file. The link is in description. But hold on, I already closed my downloads. Okay, so here is the file, and you'll have to drag these inside your SDK. So SDK2013 bin folder, and inside here you have Phoneme Extractors, or however you pronounce that. You can just drag everything here inside here and replace, like so. I already have these, so I'm gonna skip. So after that, your Faceposer should work in 2020. Next, we're gonna go and create a text file inside our mod folder. Let's see here, where's my mod? There it is. So inside your mod folder, there's a scripts folder. Go inside there. And in here, let me just delete my old one. So in here, create a new text file. And we're gonna call it npc underscore sounds underscore Bob. So it's named after our NPC. Okay, let me drag it on my main screen over here. And inside here, we'll put something like this. This will also be inside the description for your template use. And let's save that. So I already have it named as NPC Bob 01. So that means this is basically the name for this WAV file. I'll explain more later. I've also included some descriptions here for what these all mean. You don't have to really edit these. Just make sure this is uniquely named and that the WAV location is correct. So here I'll have to change these. My folder was tutorial and my WAV file was named Bob. Make sure that's saved. And also, if you want to do NPC with, say, like 5 dialogue lines, you can just copy this, create another one, name this 2, and of course have the different WAV file. So let's say Bob2, like so. But today we're just gonna go with 1, so I'm gonna delete that. Okay. Next, inside the mods scripts folder, where was it? Here, we have this file called Game Sounds Manifest. So inside here, scroll all the way down and add a line like this. So in quotes, pre-cache file, just like this. I also have this inside the description, but yeah, make sure it's the same name here that we just created, npc sounds bob.txt, like so. And make sure you're just only adding stuff, don't remove any of these, or yeah, we're just adding stuff here so the Faceposer and game can read these files. Okay, make sure you save and then you can exit that file. Next we can go to your mods resource folder right here, resource. And inside here you should have closedcaption_english.txt. Let's open up that. Okay, and inside here I have already created a section for this tutorial. So in our previous txt file we had this npc_bob_01. This is the name that will be used inside the closed caption to create subtitles. So we are calling that txt file here first with this part, and the next part is the captions itself. I'll also include this inside the description for template use, but let's say we had another dialogue WAV file in there, like I showed you. So let's do npc_bob_02 and space and start quote. Make sure you don't forget these quotes, they're really important. But you can just use the template like I said, but just change the things you need to change. And yeah, this can be whatever, like so. But yeah, like previously, we're just adding stuff, don't remove anything. I have my mods old lines here. So that should be that. Next we are gonna create a data file or DAT for these captions. So inside the resource file, folder, is a file like this, closed_caption_english.dat. So this is actually the closed caption file the game uses, and the txt is just the file that the Faceposer uses. Faceposer uses mostly. So we're gonna copy the txt file after we have saved. Let's copy this and put it inside Half-Life 2 install folder. Just follow me. So the same place, resource, but inside Half-Life 2 we're gonna replace the closed caption txt file, not the .dat but the txt. So make sure you have the right one inside here. There it is, npc pub. And now we will go inside the SDK folder, inside bin again, and inside here you have a caption compiler.exe. We are going to make a bat file for that, for it to work. So you can first create a txt file again, call it just cc compile, and then edit. Where's my notepad again? We're gonna edit this, and inside here we are going to add this. This is also gonna be inside the description. So my SDK and Half-Life are installed inside my F disk. So if you have your SDK or Half-Life installed in C drive, you'll have to check that the file root or the exe root is correct. So it's probably gonna be for you in C, program files, blah blah blah, Steam, just make sure you make that correct. I can show you really quickly how to easily copy these file directories or whatever you call them. So with the exe you can just go properties, and here you have the location. You can just pretty much drag this and copy like so, and you could just do it like this. There you go. Pretty simple. After that, save the txt file, and we're gonna rename the file extension to .bat. If you can't see the file extensions, make sure you have enabled them in your Windows settings. So yeah, we're gonna click yes. So here we have the bat file. I already had my old one, which is the same one. So yeah, I'm just gonna delete this. Alright, so now that we have our bat file, we are gonna go back inside no. Okay, excuse me. Yeah, the bat file is ready to compile, so we're gonna double click that. And now it should create all the captions for that .dat file. You can just press enter to close that one. And it creates the file inside the Half-Life 2 install folder for some reason, I don't know why. Here it is, you can check date modified. It is, yeah, we created it just now, so that is the correct one. We can copy this and put this inside our mod folder, so we have the updated .dat file. Replace file, there we go. And now the captions should work inside our game. Right. Okay. Okay, next, inside our mods folder, the scripts files we created, game sounds manifest and NPC sounds Bob. We're gonna copy these and put them inside our Half-Life 2 install folder. Like so, inside scripts, Half-Life 2, scripts, paste. And we're gonna replace the files we need. There we go. And here we have now the Bob and game sounds manifest. And yeah, make sure you also have the audio file inside here as well, so the Faceposer can use it. Like so. So it is inside your mod folder and Half-Life 2 folder. Okay, let's move to Faceposer. So I am using SDK2013 Faceposer, and you're gonna start with file load model, and you can use pretty much everything in here, but we're gonna go with Rebel. So click inside humans, let's do group 01 and male 08. There we go. And with mouse left click you can rotate, and if you hold shift you can move him differently, and if you drag a control and left click you can change the light. Shift and right click you can zoom in and out, like so. Okay, and inside choreography you're gonna click new, and here let's call this just, I'm gonna delete my old one in a second, and yeah, let's call this bob.vcd. And it should give you a window that says create actor, and we're gonna call this exclamation mark target 1. So this means that inside hammer, let me show you, logic underscore choreographed underscore scene, the first target over here, name it Bob. So this target 1, it's automatically gonna use target 1, so you don't have to use specific names like Bob. You can do that, of course, like so, so it will search for Bob inside the map, but I find using targets it's a lot easier if you change the NPC name later, so it's much easier this way, I think. After doing that, make sure you save again in case it hasn't saved. And okay, next we're gonna create a new channel. So right click in here, select channel, new channel. We're gonna give it a name. Let's call it wave. And inside here we're gonna right click again and select wave file. And now we should search for the file we created here. Let's see. Right here. So it should use this one inside Faceposer as well. So if we search for inside the filter, you can search like so. Yeah, we can see NPC Bob 01. And you can even play the sound. Hello, this is a test. And it works. So after doing that, you should even see the captions here. It says English, hello, this is a test. Right. So now you have the file in here. Inside the timeline, you can drag it like so. And you can play by clicking here. Hello, this is a test. So yeah, there's no lip sync yet. But we're gonna do that next. So left bottom corner, there's a phoneme editor, like right here. You can double click that, open, and it's gonna open a new window. And inside here, you have the wave file. I always have to do a load again for it to work, so we're gonna go inside the HL2 install folder, go sound, NPC lines, and the folder you created, and select the bob.wav file. Not the one with work, but the original one. Like so. And now we can listen to it by click and pressing space. Hello, this is a test. Hello. It's gonna sound a little bit glitchy, but that's normal. So you can drag and select the words you wanna extract, or do a whole extraction. But I recommend that you do you can see the hello is more separate than the this is a test. So if you want to do the whole line, you just right click, do redo extraction, or if you want to do just hello, you drag the lines like this with left click, and then right click, redo extraction of selected words. So in here you have to type down what the dialog says, or the file says over here. So here I said hello, and things should appear here. So if everything worked out, last extraction result successful. You need to press right click again and commit extraction. Now you should have lip sync. If you hello, test it again, you can see his mouth is moving. Hello. So let's do this. This is a test. Same thing for this one as well. This is a test. And everything worked. And do the same thing, commit extraction, and there we go. Make sure you save this. Always save. It doesn't work if you don't save. So after saving, you can close this window. And my Faceposer usually crashes a lot, so do constant saving, trust me. So we're gonna save the project file as well. Okay, so now we have basic lip sync. Hello, this is a test. Very basic. But I'm gonna show you how to do animation and stuff like that as well. So inside here, right click again, create a new channel. Let's call it flex, because we're not gonna do a flex animation. So inside the flex channel, right click again and create flex animation, and you can call this flex 1. Right, like that. And you can drag it inside the timeline again. You can make it longer or shorter. We're just gonna go like this. Okay. I'm just gonna show you the basics pretty much. So what this does is it controls these. Let's zoom the face a bit. It controls these flex sliders over here. So let's do something like in eraser. Just, you know, something that you can clearly see. Okay, that's pretty good. So after making the changes, press make keyframe, and everything should look like this pretty much. And make sure you have the flex selected first, of course. So currently the flex is activated all the way, but if you want to change that, this ramp window over here, do a right click, hold down Control and press left click. And here you can drag this ramp thingy. It like controls how strong the effect is during the flex effect. By holding Control you can drag it left and right, like so. And also I recommend that you have the effect start at 0 and end at 0, so the animation looks more smooth. Like so. Okay, let's preview. Hello, this is a test. It looks really dumb, but you know, it is what it is. And if you wanna change the individual flex sliders later on, you can do it by selecting the flex bar and going to window and expression tool. And here you can see the sliders you have edited. So let's choose like in eraser. You can double click to open it. And just like we edit the ramp thingy, you can just drag these around for more specific editing. Okay. Hello, this is a test. So you can also have a multiple flex effects going on at the same time. You just have to create more channels for that. Anyways, next let's create a new channel for to make the NPC look at you when he talks. So let's just name this Luke. And inside here you can either do a face actor, which means the NPC will face you no matter what, or you can just do look at actor, so the NPC's head will look at you, but not the whole body, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I usually do look at actor. And here we can just call this look at. And this is the name of the NPC or player the Bob is gonna look at. So if you want the NPC to look at the player, you will do exclamation mark player, like so. And now the NPC will look at the player when he talks, or whenever you choose with this bar thingy. So you can do from start to finish, so he keeps looking at you. Hello. And like with the flex thingy, you can do a ramping thing, so it's more smooth. Like so. This is a test. So it looks a bit more smooth. I'm gonna save just in case. Next, we're gonna do a basic gesture. Let's create a new channel again. Call it gesture. And right click inside here again and choose gesture. We're gonna call it just gesture 1. And inside here, make sure you're using a gesture or animation that works with your NPC. We're gonna do G underscore frustrated point underscore. I think that's an L. Anyways, you can drag it inside the timeline again. And resizing the gestures don't always work, so I would recommend to not do it, because I don't know, it just doesn't sometimes work. You'll have to manually change the timings of the animations, and I don't really know how to do that. But the default gestures work just as fine. So here we have the hello, this is a test. Yeah, that looks really dumb, but with some editing and if you put more time into this, you can make it look pretty convincing and cool. Adding multiple layers of flex helps a lot. Anyways, now I think we are ready to put this inside the game. Yeah, okay. So let's save this again. And now inside your Half-Life 2 install folder, the wave file we edited to add the lip sync. The lip sync is actually linked to the wave file we edited inside Faceposer. So we're gonna copy this wave file and put it inside our mod folder, like so, and replace that. Oof, it's open on my Hammer editor. Let me fix that really quick. There we go. And now we'll go to Half-Life 2 install folder, and here go to scenes, and here should be your scene file you just created. So we're gonna copy this, go inside our SDK folder, and inside here is a Half-Life 2 folder, and go to scenes and paste it here and replace, well, I'll have to replace because I already did this once. And after that, inside Faceposer, you will go to File, Rebuild Scenes Image. So what that does, it creates a file inside your Half-Life 2 install folder called scenes.image. So this file here contains all the VCT files inside your SDK folder, scenes folder. Yeah, it's pretty complicated, I know, but that's how it works, at least for me. So we're gonna put this, so we're gonna copy this file, and we're gonna put it inside our mods folder. So inside your mod folder scenes, we're gonna replace it with this. So now we should be almost ready. We're gonna try if everything works. We're gonna let me see here. Okay, so now inside Hammer, I have created a testing level for this. So first you'll have to create your NPC. I have him named Bob, and yeah, it's a basic NPC citizen. You can see the flags here that I have edited. Ignore player push is pretty good, and gag if you have custom voice acting. And you'll have to create a logic underscore choreography underscore scene and name it whatever. And here the scene file, we're gonna press browse and filter. You'll have to search by the name like I did with, yeah, mine was named Bob, so I'm gonna search for Bob. Hello. And yeah, here you will see the Bob VCD file. And inside target 1 you'll have to select the NPC. So you can use this one, select him, and yeah, or you can just type in Bob. And that should work. There's no flags, and yeah. So to trigger the scene, I have used a trigger multiple to test it. And inside it, outputs on start touch, I have named the scene file, entity, and choose start. Click apply. And hopefully everything should work. We're gonna run this map. Okay, while I was recording the tutorial, I ran into a problem that happens pretty much all the time to me. So if your scenes file doesn't update, scenes image, so let's say you do animation for NPC and you go look at it inside the game and you think, nah, this is not good, and you want to change it later on. For the image files to update, at least for me, I'll have to delete the scenes file inside my mod folder, like this, and then run the game without the scenes file, like this. Here we go. So now the dialogue doesn't work at all, like it shouldn't. So let's close the game. And now we're gonna grab the scenes file from Half-Life 2 folder inside your mods folder again, so it updates it. I don't know why this happens. I've pulled so many hairs out of my head for this bug alone, so yeah. Anyways, when you put the file inside the game folder again, it should work. Hello, this is a test. And there you go. Yeah, and now it should work. Also, if you have problems with some sound files, like say you did something to the wave file and it's different, you will have to go inside the sound folder and delete sound cache. It'll generate you new ones. You don't have to do anything else. It just delete this and launch the game again. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys.